If you want to pronounce it right, it's Kuluyaku, I believe. I just cut out the ya part of it. Or you can just call it the giant chicken. That's literally what it is. It's just a giant chicken. Okay, we're discovering some areas that I was going to wait to do, but you can't help but get dragged up here by this guy. I wish I had flash pods, because the fight would probably be over already if I had flash pods during the fight with him. I think he's right over here. I always get lost trying to go to his nest this way. If I go the other way, I know exactly how to get here every single time. This way, I still made it here. Not exactly where I wanted to be when I came out of that tunnel, but his nest is literally right here. I say his nest, but it's basically just a place where he comes to freaking take a nap. By the way, well, he should be here. He's on death's door. Why is he not in his nest? God damn it. Well, when he's on death's door, like he is, you can see a little skull pulsing on him. He usually comes right here and just takes a nap. Doesn't care about a damn thing in the world. If you're standing, like, at least 15 feet away from him, be a judge of that by your own decision. If you're like 15 feet away from him, he's just gonna sit there and let you kill him. He'll go to sleep, and you get some free hits in on him. I don't know what the hell he's doing right now. What are you doing? Get your ass in your nest. What are you doing, Andrew? There was no warning that you're leaving the locale or nothing. Where are you going? He's going into his nest the way that I wanted to go into his nest. That I always lose track of, which is right friggin' here. I never remember how to get here.
Over here.
Those are omen flies? I think that's their name. Either way, as I said, nest, went to sleep. The good thing about his nest is if you hit him hard enough, it works as a trap. I can't actually trap him unless I were to go back. Capturing him right now. I really gotta work on my flashback. Killed the dagger. Damn. I actually hit that. I was expecting him to move out of the way. That's what happens when you break him when he's in fire mode. You smack his nose hard enough when he's in fire mode, he goes out of control. Yes. Alright. Killed Anjanath. Let's fucking go. God, I hate this thing. You also get an Anjanath thing if you break his face enough. Breaking his face also gives you that. Anjanath nosebone. Useful. It gives you 2 nosebones apparently this time around. Alright, game. It's like when I killed Dodo Gama and it gives me 2 jaws. How does he have 2 jaws? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways. Before we leave this little area that he's in, we're going to come down here a little bit further. Yeah, we got to go down to the bottom of his nest, usually where his turd shows up. There's usually a pile of dung, like right here. And we're going to capture this little guy. He's a special monster called a giant bigger wasp. There are regular bigger wasps, and then there's that guy. Okay, I'll see you later. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Where's that dung pile? Highlight it. There it is. Picking up dung creates dung pods. I'm instantly going to go in my inventory and get rid of these things. I don't use them.
Over here.
I don't plan on using them. I'm just going to get rid of them. Okay. Time to pick up some more flash stuff. There's flash bugs, there's herbs. There's a monster that can show up here, but I don't think he's going to show up yet. Thank God, because I don't really feel like fighting him right now. He's a lot more difficult than anything else that's going to show up while we're here. So, getting a bunch of new stuff. We got honey, we got godbug, we got smoke nuts. I really got to pay more attention to how many godbugs I have, because right now in my other character, I'm sitting there farming a bunch of godbugs because they're very useful. And I passed a bunch of them up, like, way back at the beginning of the game and stuff. We're gonna capture this little dude. I think he has a purple variant for a special one, but I don't necessarily remember. This is also the place where that fish was that I mentioned. I don't know. It probably already swam away. I probably scared it when I jumped in the water. But basically, that little area over there, there's a chance that that bomb marijuana thing that I mentioned that the guy was fishing up in his animation can show up for you to pick up. We actually need spider webs. They're only used for one thing in the game, but because of how I've been playing the game lately, it's probably best that I pick them up when I see them. Sleep herbs, parachroom stuff is for trank bombs. Trank bombs are very useful. I can capture these guys. Now that I'm not in the middle of fighting, they are called omen flies. I was correct. They're very... I don't know how you would describe them really. It's just an endemic life creature. There's more Castidon down there. Alright, we're gonna go up before we go back down. A little weird, but we're gonna do it real quick. There's a lot of things that you can discover on this one expedition, and part of why I'm going to fight a bunch of Anjanath while we're here is one of these things that you can find and do while you're doing things here. Also, we're going to kill this little pig up here too, because he has something that we need. Oh, come here, little piggy. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't know why, but he's considered a small monster. It's called a moss swine. He only gives one item. Low rank and high rank moss swine only gives one item. He gives moss swine hide. There is no moss swine hide plus, it's just moss swine hide. It's got a toadstool there. It's used for poison smoke and poison coating for the bow. And now that we're not fighting something with these, I'm gonna angle that correctly and catch one of these things. Flash fly. Basically, it's what I said it is. It's just a lightning bug, firefly, whatever you want to call it. Ivy. There's a thunderbug. Thunderbugs are pretty much the same use as the net, or not net, spider webs and stuff that we were picking up. They're used for trap making. And those guys right there, you can't capture them. They're actually useful around the map for you to use for stuff. Okay. We're gonna go over here. I just walked through some butterflies. I'll capture them in a minute. Somewhere else. We got Mandragora. Mandragora. It's a mushroom used for a lot of things. This is part of why we're up here. This little dude. Hey, little dude. Okay. Most people will probably go and get all the doodles before they come up here. You don't need to do all the doodles for these guys. You can just follow them, if you know about them. You saw the little doodles that I was picking up around the map. But basically, you just come up here, and he's just chilling, waiting for you. And then you can just follow him around.
Over here.
You don't have to follow him completely either. You can stop halfway through and loot, and keep picking up the trail where you left off with him. If you leave the area, though, he will start back at the main spot where you first found him. So if you end the expedition and you haven't actually done this thing for this guy, he will restart at his original spawn point. I believe they're called the bug trappers.
I think we could build the
But
camp
this is
here.
why we're killing the Anjanath, is
ask the
this
head
camp right
hunchers.
here. You need monster bone larges for that camp. You need 2 of them. You also need an Anjanath pelt. Last time, for my other character, I did this like perfectly, and I had 2 bones and 1 Anjanath pelt, and I made the campsite when I went back. And all I had to do was kill 4 Anjanath. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Let's get up here. That one part that I was just at with him, where I went down instead of going after him, it was mainly to give him time to get up here. Because if you go follow him too fast at this part, it'll like glitch out and you have to like back up a couple steps and then follow him again. You have to wait for him to do his animation to climb up the tendril, and then you can go follow him up here. He's just waiting here. Okay. The bug trapper and your palico have a little conversation. He joins your team, and he also gives you a new nifty little palico gadget called the flashfly cage. I believe there's a bizbill over here. There's usually, yeah, there's 2 bizbills over here.
Over here.
Flew away. I was trying to sneak just to see if I could get them. That's usually how I capture a bizbill, because those things are a pain in the ass and they fly away instantly. There's a Hecudrome right here too. There's only 3 of these little dudes in the entire forest. There's one there. There's one in the cave somewhere. I'll probably bypass that area in the cave like 200 times. And then there's one near the first camp that you get to use. Alright, there's one last little area up here that we gotta discover. And normally I'd do something stupid right now, but I'd rather not waste a bunch of time. This is the Rathian and Rathalos nest. I did mention a monster could spawn in a certain area, and this is, well, his nest.
Over
And
here.
I guess his girlfriend too, Rathian and his girlfriend or something. There's an egg that spawns in here that you can take down and put in your item box at your camp, and it gives you 250 research points and gives you some kind of special reward when you do it. For some reason it didn't spawn right now though. Maybe I have to kill the Kuliku first, but usually that's spawned in for me. So, we'll see, I guess. I am going to have to go back to the camp eventually, because I'm going to have to put some of this stuff away. Yeah, like Ivy's maxed out, Honey's maxed out. Ooh, here's your... I don't need to capture you yet, but I'm going to capture you anyway. Alright, that's a woodland Teryx. I think that's how you say it. I don't think you're supposed to pronounce the P. It's basically a little ancient pterodactyl guy. Nothing
here.
too awful special about him, really. He's just another endemic life guy. There is a special one of him that you can capture, though. And I think it's called a forest Teryx. And he's got like a purplish hue to him. For the life of me, I can't figure out how to get that one to spawn. I did capture him on my other character, and if I have to, I can just show people on that one. But he spawns in the forest, just like the woodland one. he's just so freaking hard to find, and I don't know what the circumstances are for him showing up. Because these guys are like super green. He's got like a bluish purplish hue to him. Like most of his body is like blue and purple. These guys are like, as you can see, they're like all green and stuff, and then their tail's a little bit blue. The forest one is like bluish oh, he's right here. Holy shit, you're here. Sweet. That's a forest teryx. I swear to God, I did not mean to pronounce the P. But as you can see, he's a special one, and he gives 200 research points instead of 8 like these little dudes. But I'll show him later. Like I said, he's got like purplish blue and a bunch of red on him. I did not expect for him to show up like that. Sweet. Saving me a trip. Way to go. Alright. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but the endemic life in this game gets me a little bit excited. I don't know why. Alright. Crazy chick.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You are crazy. It's okay. Okay. Some of the stuff this chick says is really ridiculous. It's funny, but it's also like super ridiculous. She wants you to catch one of these little dudes. And that's the bounty complete for her. Just like the fishing dude wanted you to catch a pink Pyrexis.
Over here.
I think it was called. She just wants you to catch one of those things. You go and turn it into the resource person that we talked to about the camp setup and stuff. Nice, simple, easy to do. There's also there's one more exclamation point
Your
on my map.
wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also
Yeah,
use
you
it
can
to
see
keep tabs
16
on
and 17 are
monsters.
the only areas up top in the map. 16 is the nest, 17 is where your camp is. This level is just 3. It's 13, 14, and 15 of the forest. Then down here, we've discovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, and 12. There's this whole side over here that we can go get, and I'm probably going to go get that right now, because it'll make things a little bit easier for me. There's also another campsite to discover, and a bunch of other stuff. Oh god, well, research points. Yay, research point. Oh, that doesn't give me research points anymore. Whoops. Well, I guess if you do the doodles ahead of doing the quest for the bug trappers, you at least get research points when you collect the doodles. They won't be here after you leave this first expedition. After you get the little dudes on your team, the doodles stop showing up. They just disappear. Okay. Who's smoking that here? Those are Vespoids. Completely useless. Other than some stuff that you can get off of them for part of something, but I'll take care of that because there's a quest that makes you actually have to fight them. And that's one of the quests in the game, one of the very few quests in the game where we're going to use the bow. It makes my life a hell of a lot easier using the bow for that quest, and a lot of people don't realize that you only have to hit them for like 10 damage. They die. So, whether you're good with the bow or not, all you have to do is shoot them and they die. Nice and easy. He's gonna keep screaming on the side of my screen to come do whatever it is he wants me to do at the camp over there. Ooh, engine ass footprints. Alright, there's another engine ass here. This is another area that we can discover right now. As long as I pick up a bunch of these footprints, I will get enough research, I think, to possibly max out stuff related to this guy. There's a bitter bug. Bitter bugs are kind of useful. It's just shepherd hares here. I'm not concerned. This is the north.
I think we could build a
Something
camp here.
camp? I don't know.
Let's ask the head honchos.
So you can catch a bunch of butterflies here.
Over here.
That camp is a lot easier to make than the other one. I don't think it requires anything fancy. It's super easy to make and everything. Engine ass. There we go. Where is this guy at? Like, I know my research level for him is super low right now, but... There we go. We should at least know what it is, because I've hunted, dude. These little mushrooms around the map just give me some extra research stuff. No big deal, really. We're gonna cut through here, go around a little bit. That log is actually something that can be destroyed on the map. It respawns every time you come back in, but it can be destroyed. Okay, we're gonna come over here and capture these little dudes. Don't miss, or you will end up
Over
paralyzed. Because the net scares the shit out of them, so... Well, quite literally scares the shit out of them. Alright, we're gonna come over here and kill a couple little things. These are called Gaijins, I believe. Super annoying little fish that give 2 low rank rewards. They give skin and... Can I get the other one? Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to come back and kill them again. They give 2 different low rank rewards. Skin and something else. And we need both of them so that way I can show what it is. Okay, obviously, ants. That's pretty clear. There's ants on the ground that you can capture. This is the other spot for the Heki drum. That's outside. I'm not gonna gather those mushrooms every time we see them, but this is the back way where I was showing the Linian dude. The main reason to come over here is these little dudes. There's only like 2 or 3 spots where those guys show up. The most common place I find them is here. They're just little grasshoppers that you can capture. Another endemic life thing. I'm trying to kill time for it to be afternoonish time, so I can get that one creature while we're still here. I got some fishing we can do. There's a special gigantic fish that we can catch here. It shows up in like 3 different areas in the game, but I like catching it here. It gives a bunch of research and stuff.
You can use the item box to manage your inventory.
It's...
Over here.
Yeah. I come back here, I put all those things away. Makes life a lot easier. Also, we got a little thing. Yes, the bug trappers taught him how to talk to Jagras. So now, if we run into Jagras after having that conversation with our Palico, he can talk one of the little Jagrases into joining our team, basically. You guys didn't spawn that other thing in. There's a trophy for this little bird that shows up. It's called Snuggles for All, and it's really hard to do until you get to a certain point in the game. So I probably shouldn't even be trying to mess with it right now because the spawn is so ridiculously rare. But being me, I kind of want to mess with it.
Over here.
Freaking Bizbills. Bizbills drive me nuts because I can never freaking capture the damn thing. Is there a pilot hair? No, just shepherd hairs. Cool. Alright, well, let's go fishing. Got nothing better to do at the moment.
Hey, partner!
Oh. Well, apparently we found Andrew now. I'll go deal with him in a minute. Oh, did I get one? Nope. Shit. He flew, like, right at the screen, so I thought I got him. Damn. Alright, these are fire herbs. Mainly used for some kind of ammo or something. Or gunpowder, I think, too, maybe? You are, like, 1 hit from death there, little dude. Can you die? No? Okay, cool.
Over here.
Alright. I mainly killed them because I wanted the fishing spot to be clear so I wouldn't get attacked. See that big blue fish over there? That's what we're over here to try and catch. I can try and catch some more while I'm here too, just to boost things. I wanted to jiggle the bait because that usually makes the tuna come after it. This tuna's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Come here, little tuna. Big tuna. No? Not in the mood? Alright, cool. Cool beans. Maybe if I catch a few of these little dudes first to try and bite it. It might
Over here.
be a little bit difficult since I don't have a bait bug or anything. Some fish bite more often if you have this little bug that you can pick up around places called a bait bug. I normally don't use it. I think I've used it like once or twice. There we go. You got a spam circle for this guy. Yeah, there we go. Gastronome tuna. Big dude. He gets 150 research every time you catch one too, which is really cool. Right, I'm gonna try and get some of these little dudes, just for some scales to use. That's a pink Phyrexis. It's like the one fish I didn't want to catch. Pink Phyrexis is nice and all, but it doesn't give you anything. It just gives you 15 research points, that's it. I'm sure there's something other than just the gastronome tuna that you can catch here that's big fish, but if there is, I haven't seen it. I've caught myself a great wetfish before, but that was on a completely different map. But welcome to Fishing Simulator. It's peaceful, but not the most entertaining thing. Mainly just doing it for resources, like I said. Oh, pink Phyrexis. Alright, well, ocean's almost out of fish, so I'm just gonna leave for now. No biggie. Alright, let's go get the, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, let's go do what the field team leader wants me to do, but we can just kill Jay Jaggers too. No big deal. Oh, the bug trapper used his shock trap. So I'm just gonna sit here spamming 1 damage on this guy's head and he's free. Awesome. Come on, Jaggers. You were in that trap for a while, but come on. You can do it. There we go. Come on. Give me my special attack. Come on. We're still getting these attack commands and stuff to show up during this because it's still basically like a tutorial level section of the game.
Over
For
here.
this part. Nothing disastrously annoying is going to happen right now unless you choose to do it like I did with you know. I'm back. Oh, yeah. Come on. Angle sucks. There we go. That was a good hit from the Pearson pod. I'm trying to get these bounties done for the resource plays too, so I can get new ones next time around. Ow, they're coming back. Or I'm gonna miss again. God damn it. Every time, Great Jaggers. Why you gotta do this to me? Where is he going? Oh, this monster makes me lose my brain cells. Come here. For some reason, I feel like this kill used to be severable when the game first got released, but for some reason, the log protected
Your stamina cap is dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Okay. Well, now that we got the heads up from her after I harvest him, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And get ourselves another little trophy real quick. I'll show off all the little trophies we've earned and talk about what they're for when we go to stop things for tonight. I need some raw meat. Hold on. I gotta go kill an Aptonoth. Because I'm dumb and put away my meat. I can't wait until we get this thing over with, just mainly so these stupid tutorials stop showing up on my screen and stuff. I don't mind them normally, but after like 80 hours of knowing exactly what I'm doing in this game, it's really frustrating that they just keep showing up. Ha! Got you.
Over here.
My bad, they're not Bisbills, they're Blissbills. Either way, they're annoying as all fuck to capture, and I'm lucky that one decided to fly straight into the net. There we go. Let's carve this guy up. Like I said, all these guys give you is raw meat, which you can use to cook well-done steaks.
The color of the meat and the song are clues. Nice. That looks
Literally,
so
you just wait for the
tasty.
song to be done, and you've cooked yourself a well-done steak, which gets you a trophy, and also gets you a piece of meat that does 2 segments of stamina bar. I thought it maxed it out, but apparently not. Alright, we're gonna go trigger the Kulaku so I can hunt an Anjanath or 2 and then move on from stuff for right now. I'm not really sure how long I've been live or anything because I don't have my usual stuff pulled up for this. Oh, there's one more area over here that I want to discover real quick. Not that place. Wrong cave. Wrong cave. This cave. My favorite cave. Literally my favorite cave. Oh, there's these guys that we can capture. Too slow. It's fine. I'll get one at a different spot in here. Another light crystal. I think you're just another yellow one. Yeah, you're just another yellow one. Can't believe there's no auger flies yet. There's a little dude in here that we can capture as well. There's 2 of them actually. They're called climbing joy perches. I don't want the doodles. I want the flash bug. Thank you. There's 4 flash bugs in this area. That's why it's my favorite cave in the forest. There's one there. There's one here. There's an exotic mushroom thing over there. There's another flash bug here. And then if you go around the backside over here, hit this mining crop real quick. There's a flash bug right there in front of us. You can see it glowing a little bit in the background. It's right here. There's 4 flash bugs. Alright, I'm gonna get my net ready. Those are called scale bats. I really haven't seen any other bats in the game. I think they might be the only one. Maybe there's a special version for some like post-game monster stuff that shows up, but I wouldn't know because I haven't captured that. I got turned around. I got turned around. I put 100 hours into this game over the last like week, and I